It is a very unknown fact about Skyward Sword, but believe it or not, there actually exists a glitch in this game where you can glitch one of these pots inside that pole there. I have no idea how this would be discovered, or why someone would waste their time finding such a trivial glitch that can't even break the game for you, but it's there. And do you know why I told you such a thing? Because, of course, I'm now the best Let's Player you've never heard of. And this is, now as it ever was, Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword! Last time, we defeated the 1,000-year arachnid Moldarak at the depths of the Lanigru mining facility. We finally caught up to Zelda at last, but learned that she had to leave us yet again. We clashed with Girahim temporarily, and once we get to the ground, in the sealed grounds, we were told that we needed to see the old lady there about the harp that Zelda gave us, so we're doing that. Yeah. Feels a little strange to be recording this after the 6-episode Superstar Saga marathon I did, but it's still cool. Fortunately, I got the AC on, so this commentary might sound a little bad. But, oh yeah, this thing. Cutscene, that's important. Oh god, Link's face! I never saw that before. Link! Help! They're trolling Groose. That's one of the best videos ever. I'm sorry, it just is. And his fatness spewed the birds everywhere. Oh, rough landing. I think I might have broke something. Hey Link, seriously. Didn't anyone ever teach you how to land without crash? Wah! Birds. Tiny birds. What are they? Gorko's back. And what is that thing? But, oh, what? What? Where am I? Probably gonna add an echo to this non-Destiny's Hotel's floor! What's going on here? Ever since Zelda vanished, you've been zipping in and out of town all in a hurry. So I figured I'd tell you. That's his tail. Yes, it says tail. You might lead me to Zelda. But this is so wild. Seriously, what is that thing over there? And what's with all these trees? There's so many! Just give it to me straight. I can take it. Where are we? Is Zelda here? To deal with this place. We're supposed to be nothing below the clouds. What's all this? What? Link being nice to Groose? Actually, no. I would be nice to Groose if I were Link. Groose is awesome. What am I saying? I kind of feel bad for Groose even more here, because he has to understand Link just with hand gestures, but, whoa. You're kind of imploding my mind right now. But I think I get what you're saying. If I got this right, Zelda's down here somewhere, and she's okay. She's okay. Oh, wow, that's so great. Hearing that is such a huge weight off my mind. You know, Link, it's sort of alright down here. This place needs a name. Yeah, a name fitted for this rugged adventurous wilderness. From now on, we'll call it Groose! So let me see if I got this right. The old lady living in the temple down the road from here knows where Zelda is? I see. Right, Link. Thanks for getting me here. You've done a good job. You can head home. Big Groose will handle the search for Zelda from here. Yup, I'll track her down, save her, and then give her a lift back to Skyloft. Except you kinda don't have your bird with you, you genius. Then when we get back, I'll ask her if she wants to make our whole going out thing official. And the two of us will get some quality time together. Anyway, the point is your work here is done. I got it covered from here. Now it's off to find that old lady you were talking about. Catch you later, Link. So, even if it is Groose, you know he's not going to get into anything that's not trouble. Especially around the Sealed Temple, so... we might want to go there and make sure he doesn't, like, kill the old lady by accident. Because, you know, you don't want people to kill old people. Old people are our greatest natural resource. That was almost so corny that it wasn't corny. But it still was. You gotta be kidding, Granny! You're messing with me! Say it again! I dare you!
I only speak the truth. You are not the one who will save her. The Spirit Maiden, your Zelda, can only be saved by another. It has been his fate to do this thing, and in doing so to save us. As it was decided before you were brought crying into this world.
Shut it, Granny! What? Whoa, Groose, you are crossing a line here. Only I can make fun of old people in this Let's Play. Thought you knew that when we saw Gepora in, like, the second episode. You obviously don't know me well, because if you did, you know that if anyone's gonna save Zelda, it's Groose. How could it not be me? Plus, if it ain't me, why'd I even be here? I'm not up to the job of being the hero, just who is? Huh? Oh, now I get you. Link, Granny here has been trying to tell me you're gonna be the big hero who rescues Zelda. What a joke! Look, all I've heard so far is a bunch of babbling about destiny, but that's a load of garbage. I know you, and you're no hero, shrimp. Whoa!
Greetings, Link. Were you able to catch up with Zelda? Ah, I see. So the Guardian was there as well, was she? The one you saw by Zelda's side is known as Impa. She's the being sent forth by the goddess to aid Zelda in her quest. The two have traveled somewhere in order to accomplish the great task destiny has set before them.
I meant accomplish, shut up.
However, now that Impa has destroyed the gate that they use, there is only one way left to find them. You must make use of the harp given to you by Zelda. Tell me, Link, have you attempted to play the harp you received? My sense is that you've not yet familiarized yourself with it. Very well. I shall teach you how to play it. Listen well and do as I say. Actually, we did try to play it, so you can shut up, old lady.
See, I'm making fun of old people, and it's so much better than Groose. So, yes, tutorial. You press up. You point the remote forward. Press A. Back and forth broadly. You have to swing with old lady braid. This is going to be really hard to do, by the way, without being able to hear any of my game audio.
Good, you learn fast.
Never mind.
Now for your next lesson. Focus on playing time with the pulsing of the circle of light. When your timing is right, I shall join my voice to your heart. Listen well, for the song I sing will be of great help in your journey.
You learned the Ballad of the Goddess, the song in the reveal trailer for this LP, and the main theme of Skyward Sword. It's a mysterious melody that has been passed down from ancient times. Shining light from just out of sight, and Veranda Maroc with Hylian text that's actually from Twilight Princess and not Skyward Sword. So it's really out of continuity since Twilight Princess came thousands of years later. The harp you hold is known as the goddess's harp. It's the divine instrument of the goddess who once watched over this land. The melodies it brings to life have the power to produce a variety of strange and otherworldly effects.
The great slab standing before you was known as a Gate of Time. It is the last of its kind in existence. The only portal binding our world to the one where Zelda now resides. If you manage to open the gate and pass through, you will likely end up in the same place as Zelda. But you will need to endure many hardships and put yourself in great danger to awaken the gate from its dormant state.
Oh, nice rhyme there. That's actually pretty cool. Never noticed that before. And again, it's actually pretty cool.
Though your journey will put you in harm's way, Link, you must endure. It is your fate as the chosen hero of the goddess.
Earthquake! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
It's shaking. I fear the seal has been broken. I expected that it would react to your summoning the gate, but I never imagined the seal would break so quickly. Link, there will be time to explain later. Right now, you must hurry to the bottom of the pit outside.
You know, this is kind of a nice reminder of the beginning of this LP. Episode with mostly cutscenes interrupted by only small sections of gameplay, but I kinda don't mind this time. It's 9:40 p.m. I really don't want to play too hard. That could have come out better, but still, you know. And there's the thing down at the bottom of the pit, looks like it's going off, and Groose is like, scared. Whoa! What's with all the shaking? Wow. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't pissed himself yet. That's kind of creepy. The whole ground is heaving. I thought it was supposed to be solid down here.
Go quickly, Link. Check on the ceiling spike at the center of the pit. There's nothing natural about these tremors. That monster could free itself at any moment. Approach the pit with caution.
So yes, that ceiling spike that we hit with our Skyward strike, that sort of rhymes. The first time we headed here to the sealed grounds, it seems to be going off yet again. By yet again, I mean for the second time. I am very Chugga Conroy sometimes when I say yet again when something only happens for the second time. But if you've ever seen me, you know that I do look exactly like Chugga Conroy. I can even sound like him sometimes if I want to. Let me demonstrate. Oh! Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh! Oh, baby, where are you at? See, I am Chugga Conroy. I can sound exactly like him. More importantly, this is the root of all evil. Giant mouth, as seen in the very beginning of this Let's Play.
I knew it! The seal has given away! I'll explain later, but now is the time for action. We must keep that beast from escaping that pit, and must not reach the temple!
So yes, target lock. The imprisoned! I have insufficient data on this monster. Its enormous size and ominous aura cannot be compared with previously encountered beasts. This is all the information I have at the present time. When I have more information to report, your sword will flash. So yes, this is the monster that haunts Link's nightmares. Literally. This is the imprisoned. And get used to this thing. I'm not going to say much, but just know that the imprisoned is not going to only be fought here and now. But, unlike most people, despite the repeat fights, I actually very much like this boss. It's one of the few giant bosses in the Zelda series. Let's see, what would be another good one? Morpheo from Twilight Princess is one of them. The Demon Train from Spirit Tracks is another. What other giant bosses are there? None from Ocarina of Time, actually. I guess King Dodongo maybe a little bit, not really. But yes, this is how you beat the imprisoned. You do that. And then you hit the thing into the face, and it gets hurt, and then it belly flops. And also, I actually very much like the design of the imprisoned as well. It's very minimalist, yet utterly terrifying. Now, unlike most other things in the entire Zelda series, this is actually a gimmick-based boss fight. Besides the chop the toe and hit the ceiling spike to defeat it, and the fact that it doesn't rely on any of your items to defeat, it's just a flat-out sword versus giant monster fight. Which, you know, honestly, why they wouldn't not have a sword versus dragon fight? Just flat out be generic fantasy, why not? If there's Dragon Boss in this game, I mean, Volvalgia did it before it was cliche. I mean, you could use your bow too, but it was like... No. What am I trying to say? Volvolgia fighting a giant dragon with just a puny sword wasn't cliche at the time Ocarina of Time came out, so it was okay to have Volvolgia not be like that. But yes, if there was a dragon boss in this, it would just be fought sword to giant beast. But in absence of being able to slay a dragon with just a simple blade, we got this thing. Now, this is actually my least favorite fight with the Imprisoned. You'll see which is my most favorite when we get to it. Don't worry, it's not like we fight it constantly throughout the rest of the game. It's not overly too much. We fight if you feel like I'm going to be not completely straightforward about this, you fight the Imprisoned in this game as many times as we have already encountered Girahim at a time when he talks to us. So yes, that is how many times we are going to fight the Imprisoned. And the middle number of that fight is my favorite. I dislike the last, and this one is just too simple for me, and any other encounters with it I do not like as much as the middle number. So yes, crypticness aside, third hit. For the third hit, it will always spawn these shockwaves. You can dodge them by jumping, which is quite a good thing. But notice the meter up there that shows the Imprisoned and the Sealed Temple. That is literally a life meter for the game. If the Imprisoned reaches the Sealed Temple, it's insta-game over, no matter how much life you have left. The Imprisoned will reach the Sealed Temple, destroy it, and the Gate of Time and Zelda will be lost forever. Now, also, something interesting to note, I suck at this fight. The only reason I was decently not losing the first two hits was because... Why was it? Yes, because it wasn't doing the shockwaves. And I really don't have that many hearts, so yes. Luckily, it seems that in just a couple hits, it'll be down. The Imprisoned is actually a throwback to Classic Mario, and by Classic Mario I mean every 3D, 2D, every Mario boss outside of RPGs lately. Or every Mario platformer boss, I should say. It's a 3-hit boss fight. That was it, actually. I mean, yes, some of the shockwave damage is kind of BS, since we don't really have a good ranged weapon where we can hit it from afar easily, but it looks like we've defeated the ultimate evil as shown in our dreams already. So that means the game's over, right? We go through some pathetic quote-unquote trials, and we see Zelda, and then it ends. Because, you know, it's been 20 episodes. This is already longer than I could have made Ocarina of Time if I didn't do it 100%. You know, it's... We're done here. Right? We're totally done here. I mean, the spike's back in the ground. Everything's back the way it was before we got here, except for Groose, because Groose makes everything better.
Now, Link! Strike the sealing spike with Skyward Strike and restore the seal! Quickly!
So, you do get to Geronimo yet again, not that I mind, and yes, it does make sense for me to say yet again here, since, you know, it's actually not, we've Geronimo'd down here at least 5 or 6 times so far. So, yes, Skyward Strike the thing, and glowing upside-down triangle that we have to do that. And it seems the Goddess Sword has a power of sealing away demons. Because clearly that's a demon. And... Yeah! I'm sorry, I had to voice act for Link there. I don't know. The voice act, my voice probably was really badly combined with Link's voice there, since I can't hear Link's voice, so I wouldn't know when it would start. But yes, we have sealed the Imprisoned, which is awesome, and Groose somehow teleported down here. Nice going, Link. Old lady? Thank you.
Though the Imprisoned had only just begun to awaken and break its bonds, I'm impressed you were able to restore the seal, keeping it captive. Unfortunately, you've only succeeded in buying us a little more time with which to act. the behemoth you beat back into confinement is a horror of unspeakable power.
The root of all evil! See, I'm actually being right here for once!
Judging by what I saw, I would not be surprised if the seal gave way again soon.
Epic foreshadowing! We're gonna see this guy again.
You are left with precious little time to complete this task with which you have been entrusted. Return to the Sealed Temple, Link. There is much to discuss.
You might want to walk a little faster if you want us to get this episode done before 30 minutes is up. Oh, Groose is sad because he didn't do anything in this fight. Poor Groosey Woosey. Oh my god, I'm a condescending little bitch sometimes. So yes, speaking of time, the Gate of Time!
As you can see, the gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. It is sleeping. Rousing it from its slumber would require great power. Yes, I believe a shot of holy light coming from your skyward strike might just do it.
But there's always a catch.
Sorry to disappoint you, boy. But for now, your
skyward strike lacks the power necessary to skyward strike the gate hard enough.
Lacks the power necessary to awaken the gate. First, you and your sword must grow together. Far onwards, Elden Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. A sacred flame is hidden somewhere in each of those lands. Seek them out and purify your sword in their heat. Only after your blade has become tempered by these fires will it be fully imbued with the great power for which you search. Clues to finding the sacred flames have been woven into the lyrics of a song precious to your people, the Ballad of the Goddess. These clues are your best hope of finding your way to the flames. Return to Skyloft. Somewhere on your island is one whose knowledge of this old song will point you in the right direction.
Memories of Zelda. The good times. Oh, is Goosey Woosey still upset? Oh, he's happy! Yay! Goosey Woosey's happy! I hate even saying this, but I guess you got it all figured out, Granny. Me? Well, there's nothing I can do to help Zelda. I'm useless.
Ah, you sell yourself short, my friend. You'll see in time that you have your own role to play in all this.
Groose, don't be so easily upset. Don't be the entire YouTube fan base of everything.
Link, go now. Trust in fate to guide your feet. Your mission depends on it, as does Zelda's fate.
So, we need to find someone who knows stuff in Skyloft. Fi, what do you have to say? The Ballad of the Goddess, based on my projections, it's like the song Zelda sang on the day of the wing ceremony. You 5% probability someone associated with the Academy would be able to prove additional and what that said. So gee, we have to find someone who has something to do with the Academy. Like, I totally have no idea who that could be. Ever. It's not like, maybe it's Groose. Obviously, Groose. We don't need to go back to Skyloft. We just need to talk to Groose here and he'll know everything, right? Speaking of Groose, he's here. Again. Groosey Woosey! I don't even want to do the condescending voice this time. Oh, come on. I couldn't do a thing! I'm totally useless! Okay, we get it. You like hitting walls. I think that you think that it gives you some sense of power or something. So, I'm going to do something peaceful after slaying the imprisoned, and... I got a bird feather legitly! I got a bird feather legitly on the first try! Oh, yeah! I got a bird feather legitly! Oh, yeah! I really should not be seeing... So, yeah, on that note, I'd say in the next episode, we should head to Skyloft. Because, it's been rather pathetically obviously hinted that we are going to need to see Gepora. to learn about the secrets of the Ballad of the Goddess. And I got a bluebird feather on the first try! I'm good at this now! Oh my god, I like this new me! Woohoo! What-do-you-do? Yahoo! Hoo-yah! Utah! So, with the end of the reference to the best master of all guilds, I'm Leader of Luxinape, collecting a third collectible in a row! And, obviously, because I'm just awesome like that, I'm also signing off. I don't know why I feel so good today, just because.